On Jones Kiwanis Invitational, and this will be the Jones Lady Longhorns' second game as they will face the Locust Grove Lady Pirates. Locust Grove making the two and a half hour trip from eastern Oklahoma to come participate in the festival this week here at Jones. Of course, the normal tournament format has been adjusted due to COVID restrictions, but so far we've had a very good tournament, had some good games, had a great boys game with John Marshall and Bethany earlier this afternoon. Lady Longhorns, once again, their second game is they're going to play Locust Grove. They came back they're coming off a win last night against Lindsay, 55-23, in a game that they were very dominant in for the most parts of the first three quarters of the game, to move their record to 5-1. Locust Grove comes in after beating Bethany yesterday, 45-22. They're sitting at 11-2. They've played quite a few games this year, haven't had many cancellations coming up. So 11-2 Locust Grove against 5-1 Jones. Should be a good game as we bring in my broadcast partner, Tessa Durrell. Tessa, a couple things on the game tonight that you look forward to have a big impact for the Longhorns.
You know, I think these past few games have actually been really exciting as we got to see, against Millwood, that defense really came in and stepped up against Millwood. And last night we saw that faster paced offense. So I think it'll be exciting how they use those free throws and rebounding to their advantage tonight. And hopefully we get to see those shine through today.
Well, we're going to have our national anthem real quick right here first. All right, tonight's national anthem. Now we'll look at the starting lineups. First for Locust Grove, they're coached by Terry Sweeney. First will be number 2, Caitlin Spradlin. Number 4, Molly Tilges. Number 14, Peyton Gilman. Number 21, Madison Hunt. And number 30, Madison Smith. And for the Longhorns, be the normal starting 5 for Jones, starting with Zoe Tucker, sophomore, averaging 5.5 points a game and 2.6 rebounds. And also, as we pointed out last night, 3.5 steals per game. She did have 8 steals against Millwood Tuesday night, so she's doing a great job on the defensive end. Sophomore number 23, Boston Berry, the point guard, averaging 6 points a game, 2.6 assists per game, as she leads the offense from the point guard position. Sophomore number 32, Jalen Maples, 8.6 points a game, 2.5 rebounds per game. She's also averaging 1.5 assists per contest. And in the post, of course, the seniors, number 35, Trinity Moore, averaging 10.5 points a game, 4.6 rebounds per game. And her sister Tirza Moore, a senior, averaging 15.2 points and 7.5 rebounds per game. Both Tirza and Trinity are averaging just under a block per contest. So, and Tessa, they present a problem matchup-wise from those teams that we've seen so far this year.
Yes, definitely. I think that showed a lot last night, too, as it gave Lindsay a bit of issues on rebounds and trying to drive in. So I'm excited to see what they can do tonight as well.
So Locust Grove and Jones about to start it up here in this evening session. We'll have one more game on our stream. It'll be the Locust Grove boys versus Cushing. So that'll be right up after our girls game. So jumping center for the Lady Pirates, number 14, Peyton Gilman. And jumping for the Longhorns, number 45, Tirza Moore. And once again, this has been an advantage for the Longhorns for the last couple of years with Tirza Moore getting the tip and Jones being able to score quickly. However, Locust Grove traps off the tip. Trinity Moore out of the trap. However, turns the ball over, and Locust Grove will come back on offense. That's Tilgis, number 4, to Spradling, 21 is Madison Hunt. She drives, and we have a foul call. And that's going to be on Trinity Moore, her first team foul. So the Pirates underneath their own basket, inbound to the corner. Ball's thrown away, intercepted by Zoe Tucker. She'll bring it back the other way quickly. However, Locust Grove does a good job of getting set up. Jones will set up in the half court. Tirza Moore on the block, off the glass and in. So quickly 2 for the Longhorns. And they're able to set up their full court press. Longhorns trapping in the backcourt. And we get a timeout called by Coach Sweeney from Locust Grove. It'll be a 30-second timeout. And we'll take this timeout right here to bring you our sponsors that will bring into the live stream production of the 2021 Jones Kiwanis Invitational Tournament. They're brought to you by the Jones Kiwanis Club, Bank First, Asa Smith Funeral Homes, EOC Tech, Madewell and Madewell, Sturdy Stitches, Todd Young CPA, Dustin Wilson with Wilson Sells OK, and the Jones Assembly of God. Once again, all those sponsors are allowing us to bring all the games from the Jones Invitational on the stream this weekend. So we appreciate their support. So Locust Grove inbounds at half court. Jones extends the defense out as that's Jalen Maples. Pass to Hunt. Ball's knocked away and out of bounds. Locust Grove will retain possession. And the first substitution for Locust Grove, number 20, Bailey Wiggin. Spradling with the ball. Gets it to the corner. Drive. Tried to get the ball back to Spradling, but it was knocked off of Trinity Moore. Just out of bounds on this pass, so it'll be Jones' ball. Locust Grove showing Jones a little full court pressure. Ball's inbounded to Boston Berry. And the ball's knocked away and stolen by Madison Smith. Nice defense there by Locust Grove. Smith with the basketball. Gets it to Spradling, and she has her shot blocked out of bounds by Trinity Moore.
I don't think there's much shooting over either of the Moore twins on offense there.
That's a lot of arm and hand to shoot over right there for sure. As Spradling has the ball inbounds. Starts the dribble, cut off there by Zoe Tucker and Jalen Maples. Ball the right wing. Now Smith controls the ball as it was loose. She drives to the basket, kicks it to the corner. Gets in the high post, square up for the shot, around the rim, no good. Rebounded by Trinity Moore. Longhorns back quickly the other way, looking for Tirza, and the pass just a bit long. So Locust Grove will control the ball. Once again, the Longhorns set up in their full court pressure. 2-0 here. Just about 2 minutes gone in the game. Ball's thrown away. Trinity Moore to the basket with the easy layup. And looks like we have another timeout.
That full court pressure right there by the Longhorns is so hard to get by for most teams that we face. It's good to see that it's working tonight as well.
So another 30-second timeout here called by Locust Grove. And while we like the chance, we'd like to remind you that the Jones Kiwanis Club is an excellent way for you to serve in our community. Sign up for weekly emails to learn more. Email them at joneskiwanisclub@gmail.com. And you can make a good point there, Tessa. The full court pressure set up by the Longhorns in every game we've seen so far here at home has really disrupted their opponent, and they're getting a lot of easy baskets off of turnovers right there. However, the Longhorns had to deal with some full court pressure of their own, brought to by Locust Grove, as the Pirates break the press in a good manner right there, but ball's knocked out of bounds. They'll possess the ball underneath their basket. Ball's knocked away by Jalen Maples. Ball's inbounded to Madison Smith. To Wiggins. Wiggins left side to Hunt. Ball in the corner to Gilman. She'll drive baseline. Back to Smith for three from the corner. That's in and out, no good. Rebound on the floor. Controlled by Boston Berry, but she lost the dribble. Got it back to Hunt, who misses the block shot. Jones with control. Cross-court pass from Maples to Zoe Tucker. Ball fake up and in. That'll give Jones a 6-0 lead.
That was a smart move right there by Zoe Tucker.
Once again, the full court pressure by the Longhorns. Hunt gets it to Smith. And we're going to have I think it was a 10-second call. So nice job there by the Longhorn defense, caused that Locust Grove turnover. Longhorns will inbound here in the front court as Maples throws it in the backcourt for Boston Berry. Longhorns set up high post to Trinity, or Tirza Moore, down low to Trinity on the left block. She puts it up off the backboard and in. Nice move there by Trinity to get 2 points. 8-0 Longhorns. Deep pass down court for Locust Grove. A little trouble controlling the ball, but she hits Gilman on the cut, who puts it up off the backboard and in. So Locust Grove has scratched the scoreboard. It's 8-2, and they set up their full court pressures. Both teams look to press each other as Boston Berry drives the basket, lost the basketball, and the Lady Pirates will come back the other way with it. That's Smith. She'll put up a 14-footer, and she's going to be fouled. Foul should be on Zoe Tucker. That's her first. So a little bit out of control on the defensive side there for Jones as Tucker fouls the shooter.
I think this team tonight is maybe a little bit different from what they usually face as far as their speed.
So Smith hits the first, and she'll hit the second to make the score 8-4. Once again, Pirates set up in the full court press as Boston Berry now clears out the backcourt, gets the ball across the line, behind-the-back dribble to Trinity Moore, gets it to Maples in the corner, three-pointer off the rim, no good. Rebounded by Gilman. She gets it to Smith, and they'll come the other way. Smith will go to the basket, and it's stripped away by Berry. Quickly, the Longhorns come back. They have a 3-on-1 break to Zoe Tucker off the glass and in. Nice look there by Boston Berry.
Seemed to be a no-look pass there by Boston Berry under the basket.
Good execution on the 3-on-1 break, and the ball stolen by the Longhorns. Trinity Moore, to Boston Berry. She'll go to the basket and get fouled. And that foul will be on number 2, Caitlin Spradling. That's her first. That's the first team foul against the Pirates. Boston Berry will be at the line. She'll have 2 bank first free throws. And knocks down the first.
At the line, shooting 1, Boston Berry. Line change to Locust Grove.
Locust Grove has mass substitutions on that one. And Berry hits both shots, gives Jones a 12-4 lead.
Looks like the Longhorns bring in number 23, Abby Stramsky, for number 35, Trinity Moore.
Ball's knocked up in the air by Tirza Moore. Now it's loose on the floor. We're going to have a jump ball situation. That will be Locust Grove possession.
Jump ball possession. Locust Grove.
So Adrian Fine has come into the ball game for Locust Grove, along with Sloan Sweeney and Bailey Wiggins returning as the Longhorns control the basketball. Berry drives, nice pass into Abby Stramsky. She'll have to kick it back out to Boston, and she'll dribble out and reset the half-court offense. 3 minutes left here in the first quarter. Stramsky down low to Tirza Moore, and the defense collapses, and that's what you're going to get as Tirza gets the ball. We get a foul there on number 20, Bailey Wiggins. That's her second team foul. As Zoe Tucker drives the left, puts up a nice 8-foot shot and in. As the Longhorns move out to a 10-point lead, 14-4. Once again, full court man pressure here by the Longhorns as they clear out. Pirates work the ball to the right block. Ball stolen away. We're stolen by Boston Berry. She'll come back quickly the other way. Nice pass to Jalen Maples off the backboard and in. 3 nice passes here in the last few moments by Boston Berry. She is seeing the court well.
Yes. Tonight it looks like there's a lot of smart decision-making going on by the Longhorn offense. It's opened up a lot of opportunities for them.
Okay. And we have another timeout called by Locust Grove, and we're still in the first quarter. So Coach Sweeney for the Pirates is already down to 2 timeouts left for the game. But at this situation, he's got to stop the Longhorn roll and keep his Pirates in the ball game. The Jones Tip-In Club would like to thank all the gymnasium sponsors this year in the gym, as many of those are some of the same sponsors we've had that are sponsoring our broadcast this year, but a few, just the Jones Kiwanis Club, East OC Tech, Blue and Gold Sausage, Todd Young CPA, and Quick Print. So this will be the only Jones game tonight, as the boys are off this evening. They'll play tomorrow in the single session that we have on Saturday starting at noon. Both Jones teams will be in action, as the Lady Longhorns and Longhorns will play the Perkins Tryon Demons. That session will start at noon tomorrow, so we'll be on the air with both those games. The Longhorns get a turnover in the backcourt. The initial layup missed, but put back in by Trinity Moore. This knocks the Longhorn lead up to 14. Quickly the other way, the Pirates break the press, get the ball in the corner. Nice drive there by Adrian Fine. She puts up a right-handed layup and in. So it's 18-6 now, Longhorns. Nice job there by the Pirates to break the press and get the easy layup. Jalen Maples looking in the post, gets it to Stramsky. Tried to get it down to Trinity Moore. Ball was knocked away and stolen by the Pirates. Then we'll have a foul in the backcourt. I think that's going to be on Trinity right there. And that's going to be her second. So she's going to have to go bench as Tirza Moore comes back in for her sister. And that's a situation Longhorns will have to deal with through the year, is foul problems with both the Moore sisters and having to take some time on the bench in the first half. Ball stolen by Zoe Tucker. She goes to the basket, puts up a runner, and she'll be fouled. So that foul is on Caitlin Spradling. That's her second foul. Third team foul against the Lady Pirates. Zoe Tucker will be at the line. 2 bank first free throws. First one's long and no good. misses both. However, the Longhorns did come down with the rebound. Abby Stramsky with the ball, and we have a fight for it at the baseline. It's a jump ball situation. It'll go to Jones, and with the fouls and the stoppage of play, is kind of a long, drawn-out first quarter of the game. Inbounds pass to Trinity Moore on the offside, and she will be fouled.
You know, as you said, it being a longer, drawn-out first quarter, it'll be interesting to see how that affects the rest of this game as far as maybe having to use a few more of those players off the bench and see how our girls deal with it when it comes to fouls.
And Tirza Moore at the line for Jones. That foul was on number 14, Peyton Gilman, as we have number 21, Madison Hunt, into the ball game for Locust Grove. And she makes the second. So 20-6 here, Longhorns, with 1:15 left in here in the first quarter. Pirates move the ball around to the short corner three-pointer. That's Bailey Wiggins with the three. So Locust Grove sticking around the ball game here in the first quarter still, doing a good job of staying within striking distance. Longhorns work the ball around on the offensive end. Zoe Tucker to Tirza. Cross-court pass to Jalen Maples. She drives baseline, kicks it back out to Boston Berry. And Stramsky had the ball knocked away, quickly back the other way for the Pirates on a nice lay-in. That's Caitlin Spradling. Makes it 20-11. Longhorns. And looks like Jones will look for the final shot of the half with 28 seconds left. Locust Grove was pressuring Berry enough that she had a 5-second count on her and so had to get the ball over. They do not want her to have the ball in this situation. She drives the left side, drives underneath the basket, gets it to Tirza Moore, who has three people on her. She tries a finger roll from the right side, misses the layup, gets her own rebound, missed the second shot as the ball goes out of bounds. And you can see the defense collapsing heavily on Tirza. She gets the ball in the block area.
You know, that's something that's similar with a lot of the teams that we face. That's one of the few ways they can actually defend her underneath the basket.
Audrey Bain in for the last 5 seconds here of the quarter. Pirates controlling the ball, knocked away, and Tirza's shot looked online, but it was off. However, it was after the buzzer had sounded. So after one, we have a good game started here as the Jones Lady Longhorns lead Locust Grove 20-11. You're watching Jones Longhorn basketball presented by the Jones Journal. All right, we're back here to start the second quarter of play as Locust Grove will control the ball coming out of this timeout. On the floor for Jones right now, Boston Berry, Zoe Tucker, Jalen Maples, Tirza Moore, and Audrey Bain. As the Pirates control the ball coming out of the quarter, Spradling to Hunt. She tried to throw a cross-court pass. It was taken away by Zoe Tucker, so the Longhorns will come back. Picks the ball up in the corner. Not where you want to pick the ball up right there against the trap, but she gets it to Boston Berry. She crosses over the left side, gets it in the corner to Maples, down low to Tirza Moore, who's double-teamed again immediately on the catch. Longhorns working the ball around. Moore up against two. Nice shot high off the glass and in, as she has a lot of people around her when she catches the ball down the block. Nice move there against two.
So a lot of good movement right there by the Longhorn offense.
So Spradling gets the ball to the corner. It's just a little long and out of bounds. So that'll be another Locust Grove turnover as Madison Smith, number 30, comes back into the Pirate lineup. They also have number 15, Adrian Fine, along with Spradling. And we'll get the two others as we can. 14, Peyton Gilman, as Zoe Tucker drives baseline. She goes up, gets the ball knocked away, fights for the rebound. It'll be on the line, and it looks to be Longhorn basketball. Also, number 20, Bailey Wiggins in for the Pirates. So, triggered underneath. Maples back to Boston Berry. She gets it into Tirza Moore. Tirza cross court to Zoe Tucker. Audra Bain back to Berry. Jalen Maples tried the cross court pass, almost didn't make it as contested there by Locust Grove. And once again, Longhorns will set up in their half court offense, and Coach Holbrook is going to take a timeout. I know that's something I talked to her about today. Just their execution in the half court is something they really want to work on, not just tonight, but also through the rest of the season. So we have a 30-second timeout here. That's the Longhorns' first timeout taken tonight. And while we have a moment, we'd like to thank the basketball sponsors for the Tipping Club, the sign sponsors who are in the gym. They include Madewell and Madewell, Jones Family Care, SWM and Sons, Todd Young CPA, Agile Spray Foam, Randy Kersey, EOC Tech Center, the Jones Kiwanis Club, and Quick Print. We thank those businesses for their sponsorship of Jones Longhorns basketball here in the gym this year. And of course, with no fans in the gym, the only way to get their sponsorship is for us to read them during the game, but we gladly do that for them. So the Longhorns throw the ball away. Nice effort there by Spradling to knock the ball off of Boston Berry. So the Pirates will control. They inbound the ball into the backcourt. Spradling with the ball. Gets it to Smith on the left side. Try to get the Gilman, ball knocked away. Back to Spradling. In the corner. Cross court up to Smith. She'll take a three-pointer. Off the back of the rim, no good. Rebound brought down by Boston Berry. And the Longhorns have a break, a 3-on-1 quickly. Zoe Tucker, nice pass to Jalen Maples off the glass and in. Locust Grove had 4 people around the rebounder, so once we got the outlet pass, there was only one person left to allow the Longhorns an easy basket. 24-11 Jones with 5:55 left here in the quarter. Move there by Wiggins, disrupted by Tirza Moore. Quickly back the other way comes Jones. Tucker to Jalen Maples in the right corner. She still has the ball. Now with the dribble, gets it up to Boston Berry. Berry calls the offense. She'll drive to the lane, puts up an 8-footer, up and in. Nice drive and nice jump shot by Boston Berry. That's the second time she's made a nice mid-range jump shot this evening. Spradling with the ball for Locust Grove. Gets it to Smith. Over to Wiggins. Back to Spradling on the right side. She'll put up a runner. Off the rim, no good. Rebounded by Berry. She'll try to go back the other way. She's cut off. Dribbles through 3 people. Has the ball knocked away. Spradling back for the Pirates, and she will be fouled on the layup attempt by Tirza Moore. So nice job by Spradling for Locust Grove to attack the basket and go right at Tirza. That's Tirza's first foul of the night. Spradling will be at the line, her first free throws of the evening. And she knocks down the first. And back in for the Longhorns, Trinity Moore. She'll take out Tirza Moore, as they both have, well, excuse me, Tirza only has 1. Trinity back in the game with 2 fouls. Free throw was short, but no block out there by the Longhorns, as a high layup attempt was no good. And I think, well,
I believe that's going to be on Locust Grove right
they
there.
called an offensive foul, or excuse me, a defensive foul on number 20, Bailey Wiggins. That'll be her second. Trinity may have got fortunate there with the call,
Yes.
but we'll take it.
Yes, definitely.
However, the Longhorns go down on the half court and throw the ball away. Let's turn the ball back over to the Pirates as number 32, Tiara Williams, in the lineup for Locust Grove. Pirates against a half-court zone defense by the Longhorns. Nice drive by Fine. Off the back of the rim, no good. Basketball was free, went out of bounds. Jones basketball. 4:25 here left in the first half. Looks like the Pirates will give a little bit of backcourt pressure here. Really trying to keep the ball out of Boston Berry's hands. Audra Bain, who checked back in the lineup, tried to get to Zoe Tucker. Pass came up just a little short, and the Pirates will come back the other way, and we'll have a foul call at the half-court line. That's going to be on 15, Zoe Tucker, her second. And returning for the Longhorns is Tearsamore, so now both Moore sisters are on as Audrey Bain goes back to the bench. Starting five out for Jones here with 4 minutes left. Spradling gets the ball to Wiggins. Wiggins down low to Williams, and she draws the foul. Tessa, who was that foul on? I didn't see it.
I believe that was on Trinity Moore. I believe so, as they're subbing her out right now.
That was on Trinity. That's her third foul. So Abby Stramsky returning to the lineup. That's Tiara Williams at the line for the Lady Pirates. Makes it a 26-13 lead now for the Longhorns. Once again, full court pressure applied by Locust Grove. Long court, down court pass to Zoe Tucker. She gets it to Tirza Moore, who drives the right side off of the rim. No good. Rebounded by Locust Grove, and they'll come back the other way. That's Smith with the ball. Gets it to Wiggins with the dribble. Fine. Back to Smith on the right side, to Wiggins on the left. She'll drive to the right side. Gets it back to Smith on the left, on the right corner. Up to Spradling at the top of the key. There's a shot in the corner. Off the rim, no good. Rebound controlled by the Longhorns with 3:04 left here in the half. Berry with the ball, drives left side. She puts it up. Hits every part of the rim and the backboard and goes in. So nice drive there by Boston Berry.
Tonight,
quickly back the other way. Sorry, Tessa.
Tonight, Boston Berry seems to be doing a lot for the Longhorns offense.
Three-point attempt, no good. Rebounded by Berry, and she'll come back the other way for the Longhorns. Gets it to Tucker on the right wing. To Stramsky at the high post. Right side to Berry. Jalen Maples. Cross court to Zoe Tucker. Now the double team to Stramsky. She drives baseline, puts up a runner. It's short. Rebound fought for, controlled by Locust Grove. Good execution there to get a shot by the Longhorns. Just came up a little bit short on the drive. And a three-point attempt by Smith. She hits it from the right side to cut the Longhorn lead down to 12. Nice job catching and shooting the ball right there by Smith. Shot right there is long by the Longhorns, controlled by Locust Grove. They'll come back the other way, looking to maybe cut this down to a 10-point lead. And maybe possibly more, as another three-point attempt by Locust Grove. That's off the back of the rim, no good. Rebounded by Zoe Tucker. Outlets to Boston Berry. She looks at her numbers. She'll pull it up, waiting for the offense to get set. And we turn the ball over right there again. So 3 turnovers right here quickly for the Longhorns. With a minute and a half left here in the first half. Smith drives. There's a three-point attempt on the right wing, and that's going to be long and out of bounds. That attempt there by Adrian Fine. As we have a couple of substitutions, Audrey Bain back in for Jones. In for Locust Grove, Peyton Gilman. And number 21, Madison Hunt. Ball's inbounded, knocked away, and controlled by Maples to Audrey Bain. Gets it to Boston Berry, who drives the lane. She falls down, gets the ball to Tirzah Moore. Her shot was long, rebounded by Locust Grove. And we have 1 minute left here in the first half. 28-16 Longhorns. Three-point attempt in the right corner. It's good. Knocked down by Peyton Gilman. And there's going to be a timeout on the floor. 30-second timeout by Coach Holbrook, so that'll be her second 30-second timeout of the game. So both coaches using timeouts in the first half. Usually like to keep a few of those for the second half in the pocket, but a nice run here by Locust Grove to get the lead within Penn now, 28-19. With some YouTube comments, I thought we did get lucky with the non-call on the elbow, but that came from her dad. So
yes, I was going to say.
So I think that's a a good judge on that. He's being impartial for sure. I know Mr. Moore probably never threw an elbow underneath. So 55 seconds left here in the first half. Longhorns working against pressure again from the Pirates. They're going to have to hustle to get the ball across, as Boston Berry does, to Bain. She drives to the baseline, cut off there by Gilman. Still with the ball now to Tucker. Zoe drives to the right side, kicks it to Jalen Maples. She'll put up a shot. That's off to the left, rebounded by Tirzah Moore. She'll put up one on the left side, and it's good. That was a basket that the Longhorns needed right before halftime. Gets the lead back out to 11, 30-19. 20 seconds left here in the first half. A three-pointer with 20 seconds left, and she hits it. That's Peyton Gilman's second three-pointer in a row. As a barrage of threes by the Pirates here in the late stages of the second quarter. Berry with the ball to Tucker with 4 seconds left. Tried to get it to Tirzah Moore. Went off and out of bounds, so with 2.7 left, the Pirates will inbound deep in the backcourt. Just don't want to give up anything deep right here, which they're going for. Gilman with it. That's just short. And the rebound and follow shot will be no good. So, after one half, Jones leads 30-22. Tessa, a few things, you see something on the last part of that quarter that the Longhorns may need to work on or address at halftime.
You know, right now I think Coach Holbrook's main thing is going to be talking about those turnovers, that the unforced errors right there given up by the Longhorns. I think this next half, they go and fixing that, they'll lengthen this lead they have going, and it'll be a lot more productive half for them.
Well, we'll have that second half coming up here in a few minutes. You're watching Jones Longhorns basketball, presented by the Jones Journal. there we go. I think I'm on now this time. I wasn't on this earlier. As I was saying to myself, apparently, we had Coach Derek Verner as the Longhorns coming off a 61-54 win over Cushing last night at a point where in a game that in the first half the Longhorns were down double digits. And Coach Verner, just watching from up here, it was obvious the command at halftime was get the ball into the post every time we're on offense.
Yes, that was definitely the command. That's been our game plan pretty much every game. We tell our guys we want to work inside out. And, I don't know if it's a hangover from Tuesday night or what, but we let them dictate what we was doing offensively a little bit. And at halftime, we said, hey, we got to get back to doing what we do best. We got to play our game. That's working inside out. We feed the ball inside. Almost every time the ball goes inside, good things happen. Whether it's the Carson, the tie, or the loop, good things happen when we move the ball inside and we go inside out.
Well, and this is just maybe a general basketball question, how the game is now. You don't see many teams on higher levels, NBA obviously, college, that do work the inside out. And now the fancy thing is to get down quickly, shoot the three from whatever distance. And is it hard to get kids not to fall into that type of basketball now when you might not be equipped for just getting down there quickly and shoot a long-range three?
Yeah, it is. And we're getting better at figuring that out over the last couple years. These guys are starting to listen and buy in that, hey, we work best pounding inside. We got to take advantage of what we have. We've got the bigs inside, so we're going to pound it inside. I tell those guys, one of the worst things you can do is watch NBA basketball. Those guys train every day, multiple hours. I tell them, hey, they get up at 6, 7 o'clock in the morning and go shoot around for 3 hours. They can do that. We can't. We've got to grind out and use our ability to work inside out. And I tell those guys that, kind of the two coaches I do a lot of my modeling after. Two of the coaches I do a lot of my modeling after is Villanova and Mark Few at Gonzaga. Jay Wright and Villanova, Mark Few at Gonzaga. And both those guys run a more of inside-out game where they run everything through the post.
Well, that's the thing. How do you expect to see more zone-type defense maybe if you're getting into the post to Carson, getting into post to Ty Tucker, instead of man-to-man looks, because if you do that, you're going to get the one-on-one with your post players. So that's going to dictate a little bit how defense you're going to see from other teams.
Yeah, and that's what I was actually kind of surprised seeing as much man as we have this year, because teams typically try to go zone against us. But in the past, we haven't really had shooters to surround our bigs, where this year we're knocking down the three-point shot at over 30%. The last couple of years, we've been in the 20s, lower 20s. So now, teams try to zone us, we're going to beat them from the outside. So it's kind of forcing teams to man us up, which is what we want, so we can pound it back inside.
Well, and your free throw shooting was a little bit better last night too, especially later.
Yes, it was, and that's we kind of hounded that over the last couple of weeks with these guys. Hey, we've got to get better shooting from the line. We changed some stuff up in practice what we were doing, and it's obviously paying off. We shot 68% against Millwood Tuesday night, and we was in the low 70s last night. And down the stretch, we hit the free throws we needed to hit, where those tight ones we was losing, we weren't hitting those. So it's kind of that, December, like I tell these guys, hey, we're going to look, we're going to analyze, we're going to find out what we got to get better at, and that's what we're going to use January to roll into February.
Well, one last question real quick as we look to play Perkins tomorrow afternoon. Coming up, for upcoming opponents, it doesn't matter who it is, whether it's Perkins, whether it's Millwood, McLeod down the line. Is it more of a we're going to do what we do type of thing instead of adjusting to more of what they do, like what their favorite defense is or whatever? We're going to go out and do what we do and make them adjust.
Yes, that's exactly what our game plan usually is we've got to play our game. And we tell those guys, hey, play our game. Don't play the other team. We're going to focus on us. We make teams adjust to us. We don't adjust to teams. So pretty much our scouting right now is, are they primarily man or are they primarily zone? So we know what to work, who their best players are. So we can kind of scout a little bit. But our main focus is doing what we do best and punishing teams doing what we do.
Well, Coach Verner, about to start this second half. As always, we appreciate you joining us, and good luck tomorrow against Perkins.
All right, thank you, Coach. Thanks for having me again.
No problem. Coach Derek Verner, Jones boys basketball coach. Once again, they'll play Perkins tomorrow at around 1:30. It'll be after the girls' game, which starts at noon. And we start the second half of action here. Longhorns in control with the starting 5 on the court for Jones. That's Tirza Moore, gets it to Boston Berry. Zoe Tucker, she'll drive left side. Gets it into Tirza Moore, a nice pass. Tirza with the turnaround, and she'll be fouled. That foul is on number 4, Molly Tilgis. That's her first team foul of the second half on Locust Grove. Tirza Moore at the line. She knocks down the first free throw. Has an opportunity to extend the lead to 10 here on this second bank first free throw. And of course, I jinxed her, and she misses it long. So 31-22, Jones, although they do get the offensive rebound. Maples down low to Trinity Moore. She'll be fouled and hits the basket. As they used to say on Sports Center, the hoop and the harm. I have to start bringing out all the old sports cliches as we go along through the year, but the traditional three-point play here for Trinity Moore. Chance to complete that. And she does. Big possession by the Longhorns there. Moves the lead up to 34-22. Pressure in the backcourt. Ball is loose on the floor, still loose, and it's going to be Jones basketball. Nice job there by Trinity Moore deflecting the ball on the pass.
That's a lot of quick movement right there. Gave a lot of pressure to Locust Grove.
In for Locust Grove is going to be number 20, Bailey Wiggins, as she'll replace Molly Tilgis. Longhorns inbound the ball quickly to Tirza, and she'll put it off the backboard and in. Nice pass by Trinity. Good combination there. Once again, full court pressure by the Longhorns. 36-22. Longhorns have come out of halftime and extended the lead out. Sprawling gets a pass to the left wing and three-pointers, no good. Ball got back to, that was Smith. She missed the second shot, and the ball is almost thrown away by the Longhorns in the backcourt. And Jones will inbound deep in the backcourt right here, but they get it into Boston Berry. Just man-to-man pressure from the Pirates. Zoe Tucker with the ball. High post to Tirza Moore. She drives, and she's going to be called for the offensive foul right there. Nice job by Madison Hunt picking up the offensive foul on Tirza Moore. And that is Tirza's second foul of the game. As Locust Grove gets the ball inbounded against the Longhorn pressure. That's Bradlin, gets it across to Wiggins to Gilman down low. Shot's no good, but rebounded by Locust Grove. Gets it back to Spradling to Wiggins from 15. She's off, no good. Rebounded by the Longhorns. And Boston Berry stepped on the sideline out of bounds, so the ball will go back to Locust Grove. So Pirates inbounding in their forecourt. There's a corner jumper. That's good by Peyton Gilman. Nice shot there for the first 2 points in the second half for Locust Grove. They'll show pressure in the backcourt against the Longhorns. Not intense pressure, though, as Jayla Maples brings the ball up. Boston Berry on the left wing. Gets it to Trinity Moore looking for Tirza. Nice catch. Kicks it out to Maples. Back to Berry. Berry drives left side. Nice dish down into Tirza Moore. And that's her fourth nice assist so far this evening. Boston Berry seeing the floor very well tonight here against Locust Grove. That was Madison Hunt with the shot for Locust Grove as the ball went out of bounds. 38-24 here in the third quarter. Gilman in the corner for three, off the rim, no good. Rebounded by Tirzamore. Outlets it to Boston Berry, and here comes the Longhorns the other way. Left side to Zoe Tucker. She thought about a three, but pulled it back. Now she'll dribble baseline. The ball was knocked away. Could have been a double dribble there. I think the Locust Grove bench was looking for that call, but didn't get it right there. Berry to Maples. More to Moore. That's tough to stop right there.
Yes. When those Moore girls work together, they're unstoppable.
So the Pirates bring the ball back the other way. That's Gilman from the free throw line. Off the rim, no good. Rebound snagged down by Trinity Moore. Quickly comes Jones to the other side. Maples, cross court to Zoe Tucker. Gets it to Tirzamore. Kicks it back out to Jalen. To Boston Berry for three, and she knocks it down. Boston Berry having a complete game tonight. Knocks down the Jones Kiwanis Club three-pointer. Gets it to a 43-24 lead for the Longhorns. Had to pause there for a moment. I think we added the score to the wrong side. Longhorns back on offense now. Maples to Tirzamore. Right side to Boston Berry. Back to Jalen. Back to Tirza. She'll take the 15-footer. Knocks it down. Didn't even make the net move. And we're going to have a timeout. Timeout called by Coach Holbrook of Jones. And it's going to be a full timeout.
Full timeout, Jones, Longhorns.
As she probably wants to talk about some things defensively for on this timeout right here. So Tessa, the Longhorns come out and extend the lead to 21 as it's 45-24.
Yeah, I think as far as offense goes, they've been able to test their range a little bit more and show that off. Early on in the first half, we were starting to see how they were collapsing down on some of our posts, making it a lot harder for us to drive in. So it's cool to see how they, not only are we great with our posts underneath, but our guards can shoot too.
The Jones Kiwanis Club is an excellent way for you to serve in our community. Sign up for weekly emails to learn more. Email them at joneskiwanisclub@gmail.com. So after the timeout, we'll see what kind of adjustments Coach Holbrook put in there at that timeout. Like I said, I think it's definitely going to be a new defensive look as they do come out of the full court pressure. And it looks like they're going to get into their 2-1-2 half court pressure right here against the Pirates as Caitlin Spradling brings the ball up for Locust Grove. And we have a whistle. And a timeout. And we do have a timeout on the floor. So that timeout by Coach Holbrook caused Coach Sweeney to call a timeout to adjust his offense against that 2-1-2 defense. This live stream production of the 2021 Jones Kiwanis Club Invitational is brought to you by the following sponsors: the Jones Kiwanis Club, Bank First, Asa Smith Funeral Homes, EOC Tech, Madewell and Madewell, Sturdy Stitches, Todd Young, CPA, Dustin Wilson with Wilson Sells OK, and the Jones Assembly of God. So once again, we thank all those sponsors for allowing us to live stream all the games of the 2021 Jones Kiwanis Club Invitational. And really like to thank the Jones Kiwanis Club because this is, well, honestly, I've lost count. It's 10th or 11th year we've done this tournament, and they've been the title sponsor of the tournament every year. We always thank them for their support and what they do for our school system here in Jones. So Pirates come out after the timeout against this half-court pressure by the Longhorns as Smith controls the ball to Hunt. Hunt quickly back over to Spradling. Tried to get it down inside to Gilman, but it was knocked away, and the Longhorns come back the other way as Tirza Moore bringing the ball up for the Longhorn offense. Tried to lead the break right there. Got it inside of Trinity. Nice job by Trinity Moore to seal off her defender and get an open basket and give her sister a great target to get it to her.
She had the vision of a guard right there.
And we'll have a traveling violation. So another turnover here for Locust Grove. So once again, the Longhorn defense coming to the forefront here in the second half with 2.5 minutes left here in the third quarter. It's a 47-24 lead for Jones. Go with a 1-4 high set as Tirza Moore gets the ball at the elbow. She dribbles out, picked up her dribble. Nice cut by Jalen Maples. Just a tough angle for the layup, but Trinity Moore is there to clean it up and move the lead out to 25. Once again, the half-court pressure by Jones disrupting the flow of the Pirate offense, and that shot is blocked by Tirza. Quickly down the court to Zoe Tucker. She'll put up a layup, and she'll be fouled. So that foul will be on number 14, Peyton Gilman. That's her second. Zoe Tucker at the line. She'll have 2 bank first free throws. First one's up and in as we have some substitutions entering the ballgame as Abby Stramsky returns for Jones. In for Locust Grove, number 32, Tiara Williams. And looks like number 20, Bailey Wiggins. So same defensive look there by the Longhorns. Pirates get it to the middle to try to break the defense. Cross-court pass to Fine. Ball stolen on a nice play there by Tirza Moore. And she'll once again bring the ball up for the Longhorns as they come back the other way. In the right corner to Boston Berry. Berry cross-court to Zoe Tucker. Gets it to Stramsky. She gets it to Maples. Three-pointer top of the key. Off the rim, no good. Rebounded by Locust Grove. Quickly back the other way. That's Spradling. She'll go with the layup on the left side. She misses, no good. Rebounded by Jones. And here they come back quickly. Zoe Tucker with the dribble. Looking inside for Tirza Moore. Doesn't have it. Drives to the baseline. Gets it to Stramsky on the left side. Back to Jalen Maples, who will drive to the baseline. She went up to draw the foul, and she did. That'll be on Bailey Wiggins, and that will be her third foul, and that'll send Jalen Maples to the line for Jones with 2 bank first free throws. She calmly steps up and hits the first as Madison Smith returns for the Pirates. Second one's off the back of the rim, no good. Rebounded by Stramsky, however, and controlled by the Longhorns. And Boston Berry will set up the offense. Stramsky left side to Maples, down low to Tirza Moore. Quick double team there by Locust Grove, but on the steal, Caitlin Spradling is called for the travel, so Jones will retain possession. Tirza Moore from the free throw line. That's going to be long. She gets her own rebound, puts it up on the left side, and that's just athletic ability coming to the forefront there. People forget that Tirza and Trinity were also second and third in the high jump 2 years ago in track. in their first time ever doing the event. So
They're just phenomenal athletes.
I think it's a lot of coaching too.
As you are the track
Just for the
coach.
track record, I am the track coach, but it's no coaching, trust me, believe me.
At the line shooting 2, 20 Bailey.
So at the line for Lone Grove, that'll be Bailey Wiggins as she hits the first. And Wiggins steps up and knocks down both free throws, brings the score 54-26 for the Lady Longhorns. 5 seconds left here in the quarter. They're trying to get the lob to Tirza. She gets the ball, puts it up, and just a little long as it wasn't a clean catch. However, the Lady Longhorns did come out and control things there in the third quarter, extend out to almost a 30-point lead, a 28-point lead as Jones leads 54-26. You're listening to Jones Longhorns basketball presented by the Jones Journal. And we're back here to start the fourth quarter. Jones up 54-26. Pirates will control out of the quarter break. Longhorns staying in their 2-1-2 zone look here. Very active hands and active feet by the Longhorns right now. Pass into Smith. Nice pass down the baseline. And that was to, look like number 32, Tiara Williams. So nice offensive possession there by Locust Grove. As Zoe Tucker has the ball on the right wing for Jones. Down low into Trinity Moore. She turns and banks it in off the glass to answer the Locust Grove score to start the quarter. That was just a little bit of brute force right there by Trinity. Ball's going to be dribbled, and we're going to have a traveling violation against Locust Grove, so that'll turn the ball back over to the Longhorns. It looks like we'll have a substitute into the game for the Pirates. That's going to be number 21, Madison Hunt, as she takes the place of Bailey Wiggins. The Pirates in a man-to-man defense. Maples brings the ball up for the Longhorns. She dribbles the left side, drops it off to Trinity Moore. That's off the rim, no good. Rebounded by the Pirates. They'll come back quickly the other way. Left side, that's fine. To Hunt. Madison Smith. As Smith banks it in off the glass. Makes it 56-30. Boston Berry driving from coast to coast, off the glass and in. Once again, another aggressive offensive drive by Boston Berry. She's been really good on offense tonight.
Yeah, she's just having a phenomenal night today.
Baseline drive by the Pirates. Gets it to Fine on the right side. Spradling. Back to Hunt. She'll drive to the free throw line to Smith. Spradling on the right side, looking for Hunt down the post. Gets it to Williams, back to Spradling for a corner. think they called that a 2. So Longhorns will bring the ball back to the offensive side. Barry drives, kicks it to Trinity Moore. However, Boston's going to be called for the offensive foul after the pass. Checking in for Jones, it'll be Audrey Bain and Tirza Moore. So we have Bain, Tucker, Barry, and Trinity and Tirza Moore on the court for the Longhorns. Hunt on the left side, she dribbles in, drops it off to Williams, and she'll drive the basket and get fouled by Tirza Moore. And that's Tirza's third foul, as Tierra Williams will be at the line for Locust Grove, and she knocks down the first free throw. So both free throws completed there by the Pirates, and the Longhorns bring back the ball the other way. Zoe Tucker with the ball in down the corner to Tirza, back to Boston Berry for 3, and she knocks that one down too. Another bank first Jones Kiwanis Club 3-pointer by Boston Berry.
I believe that's her second one of the night.
Second one this quarter for sure.
This quarter, yeah.
The ball was knocked out of bounds by Trinity Moore as she tried to grab the rebound, so Locust Grove will control it underneath their own basket. As Fine with the ball, has that shot blocked by Tirza. Smith will drive to the lane, and the ball's knocked away off of Boston Berry. And the Pirates will control underneath their basket. Ball inbounded to Fine. She tried to dribble left side, and the ball is knocked away, but she will be fouled by Zoe Tucker. Fifth team foul on the Longhorns for this second half. Ball's inbound to the Williams. That shot is blocked by one of the Moore sisters. Barry comes back the other way to Tucker. Tirza down to Trinity once again. That's been unstoppable all night long. And Locust Grove will take a timeout. So once again, the high-low action between the two Moore sisters turns out to be tough to defend for Locust Grove.
You know, it's hard enough to defend just one of them as it is. I can't imagine trying to defend both of them.
As we have the last game coming up tonight, we'll have it streamed here live shortly after the conclusion of this game. It's Locust Grove versus Cushing, and Locust Grove is coached by Coach Brandon Heath, who was here at Jones for 5 years and has been at Locust Grove for 4 or 5 years right now, but he's not able to be here this weekend because of COVID contact tracing and restrictions, and it's unfortunate that he wasn't able to make it back here down to Jones, and we just like to wish him the best and his family the best, and we're glad that he's having success at Locust Grove, and he did a great job for us here at Jones High School. So unfortunately not able to make the trip, but we're glad both the teams from Locust Grove were able to come and compete this weekend for sure. So as we pick it up with 4:15 left here in the quarter, a three-point attempt, that's blocked by Bain, and she'll come back the other way. Puts up the left-handed layup off the backboard, no good, but she'll draw the foul. And the foul's on number 0, Sloan Sweeney for Locust Grove, and that will be her first. Audrey Bain at the line for the Longhorns. She knocks down her bank first free throw. Checking in for Jones, Katie Davis, McKenna Cruz, Cadence Park, and Sophie Woodson. Not Sophie Tucker.
From Cushing.
From Cushing, possibly from Cushing. Also in for Jones, number 32, Jalen Maples. So as time's running out here in the fourth quarter, both teams going to their benches here to end the game. As the Pirates control the ball on the left side. Top of the key to Chloe Silka. That's to Gilman. Number 5 is Silka over to number 0. Ball's off the rim, no good. Rebounded by McKenna Cruz. And Jones will come back the other way. Woodson with the ball, looking low for Cruz. Pass is just off to the left just a little bit. And controlled by the Pirates. Shot up, rebounded by the Longhorns. As Jalen Maples will come back the other way. Park gives the ball to Woodson. Left side to Katie Davis. She'll dribble up the top. Gets it to Maples on the left wing. Back to Woodson, top the key. Gets it down into McKenna Cruz. She goes to the basket. Nice move by McKenna Cruz to get 2 points right there. 67-34 Jones, as they stay in the 2-on-2 look that the Longhorns have ran all night long here in the second half. Pirates with the ball on the left side. There's a three-point attempt by Gilman from the left corner. No good. Rebound was controlled by Sweeney, but is off her hands. And that'll be Jones' ball. So Jayla Maples running the point in this group here for the Longhorns. That's Katie Davis on the right side. To McKenna Cruz, she'll look for Sophie Woodson down the block. Passed in by Park, kicked out to Maples, back into Sophie, and she's just a little long on the shot, but Jones will control the rebound. Right side. Top the key now, left side to Cadence Park. She tries to get the ball into McKenna Cruz, who stumbled, throws the ball away to the Pirates, and that's number 4, Molly Tilgis, to the basket. She'll make the layup, and we'll have a quick timeout just for substitutions here, as we have a minute and a half left here in the ball game.
Looks like the Longhorns also bring in number 33, Cammie Talley.
And while we have a few minutes here left in the ball game, we need to give a shout out to Mr. Lohr, who, wherever he is watching this game, he's watching this game, and he is all over the live chat. So we're glad we're watching this game, and if there's one thing I know, it's Mr. Lohr. He bleeds green for sure. So we're happy that he's watching tonight. So Katie Davis with 45 seconds left here in the game on the right wing. Gives it to McKenna Cruz, top the key. She'll go left side looking for Cammie Talley, who came in the ball game at that timeout for substitutions. Cadence Park for 3 off the rim, no good. Rebound by Woodson, and she does corral it. Gets it back to Cadence. As we have 24 seconds left here in the ball game, Longhorns will move on to a 6-1 record after this victory tonight over Locust Grove. Cruz with the ball, 10 seconds left in the game. Gets it to Davis, she'll put up a 3, and she knocks it down. So Katie Davis hits a Jones Corners Club three-pointer. As time's running out, the three-point attempt by Locust Grove is short. And that'll be the ball game. Jones wins 70-36 off a strong defensive second half. And Tessa, what are a couple things that you saw in the second half that you really thought were keys to the extension of the lead?
Going into halftime, the Longhorns were up, but it was not quite the lead that we're used to seeing from the Longhorns. So I think it's just exciting to see how they were able to turn things around really quickly and bring back, that fire that they usually have on defense and turn it into a really big win for the Longhorns.
Well, as we said, Longhorns go to 6-1 on the year now, and they have one more game in the tournament / festival. That will be tomorrow afternoon at 12 o'clock, and they'll play the Perkins Tryon Lady Demons, a team that has been in the finals against Jones the last couple years in the tournament. So that'll be a good matchup, as Perkins is a traditional power on the girls' side of the basketball world. So another 4A team coming in here to play the number 2 ranked team in Class 3A. So we invite you guys to join us for that, as also the Longhorns, the boys team, will play immediately after. They'll play the Perkins boys team, and that should be about 1:30. We do have one more game left this evening, and I don't know if we'll have commentary or not. We had some rogue characters walking around who might, but however, we will have the Cushing boys and the Locust Grove boys up next in about 12 minutes or so. So once again, we appreciate you joining us for Jones Longhorns basketball. For Tessa Durrell and David Quinn, we wish you a good night.
curl that